Okay, why do I pull pranks? Because it's not as important as you think. That's the only time I pull a prank. If it's important, I'm not gonna do it. But you think it's important, but it's not. That's the only time I pull a prank. It's like a light prank. It's like uploading a YouTube video. I make it longer than it needs to be. Or I make the upload speed longer than it needs to be. Because you think the video is important, you know, for that science to get out into the world. What I think is important is you getting on TV. So you're important, not the science. You're important, not the science. So, what am I interested in right now? I want to work for EA and fix this Madden problem. It's ever since Madden went to next gen, it's just been it just had so many problems. Like it just couldn't get its footing down. The physics is wrong. Like Madden was great on the PS2, but once it went to next gen with the PS3 and stuff, with more graphics and stuff, it just couldn't handle it. They don't have the know-how to handle this much like freedom. More power means more freedom, and they don't know how to handle it. Right? So they're just like they're still experimenting. So I want to work for EA. That's my only interest. I want to work for EA and work on this Madden problem. It looks like a fun problem to solve with this group, with this EA group. So it's like joining a sorority, joining a fraternity, going to college. I want to join these guys and help these guys out. That's my interest. I'm pretty good in physics. I don't know all the math, but I know the general principles of physics. I'm basically a physicist, and I'm basically a varsity athlete. I studied football throughout high school and middle school. I just don't do the weight training. Other than that, I study the same thing as an athlete, as a varsity athlete. So I'm basically a varsity athlete in high school. I studied just like them. I just don't do the weight training. So I'm basically an athlete. I consider myself an athlete. So I have that background to work on this project. And that's my interest. I don't have any other interest. I don't have any interest of making movies or anything like that. I just want to work on this with them. EA sounds like a pretty cool group of people. They like football. I like football. Pretty simple for me. It's like sororities and fraternities, right? You like education. I like education. Let's get together and be a club. So same here. Very simple. I don't have any grand ideas of changing the world or fixing the world's problems. I don't have any of that. In terms of what is it like being the child of time? Like, how do you know you're the child of time? That's a good question. I don't like I know, but I don't have the evidence yet. But what is it like? It You're born stupid. That's how I see it. I don't care if you have the wealth of the Atlanteans. I don't care if you have the wealth of if you're stupid, you're just stupid. You know what I mean? So Egyptians might have had just like Born in Time, they might have had the wealth of the Atlanteans and Lemurians, but you are stupid. You know what I mean? So I might have this privilege of being born of time, but if I don't study, if I don't go to school, people will never see the talents of time. Just like the Egyptians. If you don't study and go to school, we will never see the talents of the Atlanteans and yourself. Right? You just remain stupid for a long time. So I feel the same way where if I don't go to school and expand on my talents, people will never see what time can be. And they'll never be able to learn from me. So that's what I see in the world where people are keeping their talents to themselves. That should be illegal, is how I see it. That should be illegal. You're keeping all those talents to yourself. Like, we need to learn from you, right? I need to learn from Huang. I need to learn from Tien. I need to learn from T.D. Barrett. I need to learn from Young Kiv. I need to learn from Mrs. Wright. I need to learn from Catherine. And you throwing your itchy vagina, which all girls have, around, it's just, there's nothing to learn if everything you say is itchy vagina. What about you and your string? Like, so if Nicole is copying Jesus, I know nothing about Nicole. That's why you don't want to copy other people. So yeah, what are the benefits of being a child of time? Nothing. You're just dumb. That's how I see it. It's like, yeah, I was born with that wealth, but like, if I don't do anything with it, I'm just dumb. That's how I see it. And the same with my brothers and my sisters of nature. If you don't go to school, if you don't learn about yourself and your background and where you come from, then you're just wasting your talent. Not that it's bad, not that it's illegal. I'm just saying it should be, just because I want to learn from you. Right? I want to learn from Nicole. I want to learn from Huang. I want to learn from Catherine, Kimberly, and if you're always Kimberly's copying Kinsey, that's why it's impossible. Like, I can't do that. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be Kimberly. So you're supposed to learn, like, who am I? That's why I'm always like, who's Min? I go to school. I don't copy. I do what the other classmates do. I'm not copying. There's a difference. I'm not trying to be them, right? I'm just trying to do the same things. If they go to college, I'm going to college. If they have a breakdance club, I'm going to do it. If you're a varsity athlete, then I'm gonna do it too. If you're in a sorority fraternity, I want to be in it too. I'm not copying. I'm just doing what other students are doing, and as I'm doing it, I'm learning about myself and what I like, what I don't like. Things like that. I don't like itchy vaginas. I'm starting to learn. It's like, why do all these girls have itchy vaginas? Always, it's like Michael Jackson always grabbing his nuts. Like, what's wrong with you? So yeah, I'm just, very simple kid, right? I was a varsity athlete and I want to work on this. I want to join this club. Very simple. Not trying to be Jesus. I was never trying to be Jesus. I just had an idea for the world. All right, for DeRosa, I just had a fun idea for the world. I was not trying to be Jesus. If you were in our family, you would know I don't like Jesus. I don't like anything that has to do with God. I was not trying to be Jesus. I had a new idea for the world, a fun one. It was my idea. It was about me. So no, I'm not trying to be like Lauren or Zoe or Huang or Tin or anyone. I'm not trying to be anyone. I'm just trying to be like me. Like, I will do the physics, right? And I will do, play sports like Huang wants me to play sports. And I will do the video games with Tin. And I will do the EA with EA and Disney. And I will do everything you want me to do. But within that, I'm learning about myself. I'm learning who I am. That's why when Kinsey's like, beauty pageants, I'm not doing that, or I'm not doing this or that, I'm like, you don't know who you are yet to even be saying that. You don't know what your likes and dislikes are. You need to try everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying everything and seeing what I like and what I don't like, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. Just like a string or a rubber band. I'm stretching myself as far as I can, and I go back to thinking about it. And I'm stretching myself as far as I can, and I'm going home and I'm thinking about it. I'm stretching myself as far as I can, and I'm going home and I'm thinking about it. So for DeRosa and Nicole, you stretch yourself. Now go home and think about it. What did you like? What did you not like? I like that I put myself out there. I didn't like how I did it. I used men. Right? So you go home, you think about it. So that's where I'm at right now. Very simple. I have a simple interest. I like sports. And I particularly like football and basketball. I want to work on the basketball. I want to work on basketball as well, like NBA Live. But particularly football, because I was really good at it. More so than basketball, actually. More so than basketball, yeah. So I was good at it playing, and I was good at it playing Madden, the video game. So I want to go where my strengths are for DeRosa. I want to follow my strengths. This is not the time on other people's time to be testing out my weaknesses. Right? If you're on other people's time, you want to follow your strengths. And on your own time, work on your weaknesses. So for DeRosa, when you're on other people's time, like a job, never, ever, ever work on your weaknesses. On your own time, right? When you have free time, on your vacations, whatever, that's when you work on your weaknesses. On your time. On other people's time, a CEO, a boss, you work on your strengths, what you're good at. So, for workers, do not read a biography when I asked you to work on animation. I brought you here to work on animation. I did not bring you here for you to work on your weaknesses and read a biography on George Washington. You do that on your own time. When you're in the workplace, you do what I hired you to do. Work on animation, work on the physics. I hired you to do that. Focus on that. When you go home on your time, where I'm not paying you, then you can work on your weaknesses, read biographies or whatever. But when you come into work, I'm paying you for a specific skill. Do not waste my money and time then. All right? Same with the Egyptians and the Bohemian clubs. Don't waste our time working on your weaknesses then. Do that on your own time. All right? Same with Nicole and DeRosa. Don't work on your weaknesses on other people's time. On men's time. That's my time. That's my life. Don't work your weaknesses on my life. That's for you to figure out. Not for me to figure out for you. So again, this video is not important. That's why I'm just like, man, like, why do you goof off and stuff? Because it's not important. I can easily do this in the White House. I can easily do this on TV. I can easily do this, right? And you guys are wasting my time. Right? I'll let you make the mistake, but I have to correct you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you the freedom to make that mistake, but at the same time, I'm a teacher and a coach. And I gotta let you know when you're wrong. So feel free to keep making mistakes, right? And I'm gonna keep correcting you with little pranks, or, you know, I'm just gonna keep correcting you. I'm just gonna keep interrupting your error, right? The reason why is I'm guessing no one corrected you in life. You need to get used to it. Because life is now a job. You don't have the freedom to slack off and be a class clown anymore. Because now students are taking their life very seriously. And if you waste our time, you know, they're going to tell me, and then I'm going to lecture you. All right? And I don't want to. I don't want to waste your time in detention, having you in detention and lecturing you. I'd rather you be with the class and having fun with the class. And then on your own time, ask questions. Have a tutor. Ask men questions on your free time. But on most days, I'd rather you be with with your classmates and be in class and enjoy that experience, and not have me take you aside and, you know, shame on you, don't do this, shame on you. I don't want to do that. I'd rather you have fun in school. All right. I want to promote school as fun. I don't want to promote school as this place where you get lectured and then you go home, you get lectured, and then why would I go to school? I get this at home. I don't want to promote that. I want to promote school as a safe environment and a fun environment and a learning environment. All right. I don't want any more of this violence in school and detention. What I want is detention to be gone. I hope there's no detention. I hope. Because it's so fun. School is so fun that we don't want to break the rules. We don't want to break our school. Because it's such a fun place to be. So that's my hope for education for the future. But yeah, on pedigree and stuff, I don't look at people's pedigree and where you're born of time, you're born of nature. I look at what type of student you are. Are you hardworking? Do you volunteer? Do you help out your peers? Do you assess danger and error? And what do you do about it? Do you just tell an adult, or do you look to solve it? Like, how can I solve this? I don't want to rely on men all the time. How can I solve this and participate in life and not have men always be the ones solving the problems? I want to participate. I want to be a part of my class. So that's what I'm hoping for the future education system. That it's no longer a scary place for kids, and it's a place where there's limited issues, where it's just pure fun. You're solving fun problems, like video games or a TV show. No more, just social issues, and more just fun problems to solve. That's my hopes. As just a fellow student. You know, no more itchy vaginas in school, or I'm reading the biography of George Washington. Like, I'm asking you to do animation. I'm not asking for any biography. So yeah, that's my hopes for education. But for myself, it's very simple. I enjoy sports. I enjoy PE, so I want to work for EA and get this game. Like, it's just not there. Like, it's decent, but it's not how Stephen A. Smith would say. It's not fluid. My homie Stephen A. Smith. It's just not fluid, man. It's just, I can see the future. You may not be able to see the future, but I can see the future of this next gen. I can see it. I can see what it could be. And I want to bring it there. Right? Just like I did with Pacific, I can see the future. Right? If you give me a chance, I want to bring it there. I want to bring the world there with me. Right? Same thing with Madden. I can see the future. I can see the potential of the PS5. Right? I can see where it's going, the power behind it, and I can bring it there. If we focus on the forces, and physics, if we focus on that, we can get Madden realistic with the power that the PS5 has. We can get it there. So that's my vision. That's how I see the future. Through physics and learning about forces, like, motion, and everything starts still until it's pushed into motion. Right? You have to push it into motion. Same with rubber band theory. You have to push it into motion, or else you'd be dead. So learning about forces and physics, we can get this game to where it needs to be. And that's my only focus. I'm not focused on Final Fantasy or Mass Effect or anything like that. I just want to get this down. Work for EA. Be the CEO of EA. Because I have a vision. If we get physics down, it could help out the whole game industry. If we can do it, we be the leaders. If we can be the leaders, we can help out the whole game industry, the movie industry, who knows what, Google, but we can lead it. And that's my hopes for EA and the future of EA. So yeah, I want to get violence and itchy vaginas out of school. So we can focus on projects and not leaky body fluid. I want to focus on this, like Disney and projects and stuff like that. If you have a leaky body, you should be seeing a doctor. Right? You should not bring that stuff into school. You should excuse yourself from school. That's the polite way of doing it. Like, excuse me, I have a leaky vagina. I'm going to excuse myself from school so I don't get everyone else sick. That's the polite way of doing it. You don't brag about it. You don't promote it. You don't market it. All right? You excuse yourself from school. Just like being sick. Like, excuse yourself. You don't want to get other students sick. So same with Nicole, be polite. Like, I'm very sick. I'm going to excuse myself from this family and sorority. Like, peace out. I'm going to see y'all later. Be polite about it. All right? Don't, oh, I want to be there and I want to get all of you sick. Don't do that. That's impolite. So yeah. Again, with pedigree, I don't care. I just care about what type of student you're trying to be. That's the only thing I care about. I do not care about your pedigree. Don't bring it up. Your SATs, I was the president of, I don't care. All right, that's all refrigerator stuff for your mom. All right. As a friend, I don't care. For your mom, it's great. It's like, oh yeah, you were the president of UOP, and that's for your mom. I don't care about that stuff. What I care about is, are you a capable student? A capable, not a competitive. Are you a capable student? Being a student's hard work, man. It ain't no joke. You're a professional. You need to conduct yourself as a professional. So are you a capable student? Can you handle it? A lot of kids today, they can't handle it. They're like, I hate school, man. Don't talk to me about school. Can't handle it. Can't take it. Because they're not capable. All the trunks and home and all of them, man. My Cambodian friends, like, not taking school seriously. Not capable students. You're good friends. Like, you're good family members. But you're not capable. You're not a capable student. You can't hang. You can't hang with the big dogs. That's what I'm saying. All the people in gangs and the Middle East with God and stuff, y'all can't hang. Y'all weak. Right? We're on Disney projects, on EA projects, on real projects. Y'all can't hang. You're not capable students. Right? So I'm calling you out. Y'all soft. Y'all soft. Trung and Hong and Nung and all you, Mary Thread, TG, John, go Lighten. All you, man. Charlie's family. Like, y'all soft, man. Y'all soft. Y'all got talent. I've seen it. But y'all soft. You're not joining Greek life. You're not going to college. You're not taking your student status seriously. You're incapable. Simon, all you. Soft. Soft, man. And I'm going to say it. I'll say it, man. Because I don't want you living that life. That's a hard life, man. Becoming Nicole, that's a hard life. I don't want you going down that road. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather call you out and you hate me for it than not say anything and you just ruin your life. Right? So you can hate me all you want, but I'm right. You can hate me all you want, but I'm right. You soft. Trungs and Hungs and Nungs and Thwit and Golang family and all y'all soft, man. Y'all can't handle the student life. Y'all can't handle Greek life. When they mummify you alive because they want you there. They don't know how to speak, but they will mummify you and learn how to speak later. Right? So Greek life was doing it right. We're going to stick to our strengths. And we'll work on the talking later. Because that's our weakness. But right now, let's mummify him and keep him in Greek life. Because that's what we're good at. We'll work on the talking later. So Greek life did it right at Pacific. They're like, oh, we're mummifying him. And with honing them, y'all soft. Y'all can't handle it. When they try to mummify you, you run. You don't stick around to fight the good fight. You soft. DeRosa, Nicole, soft. Soft. You got mental illnesses and you're not asking men for help. You know, you got mental illnesses and you're not asking your peers, DeRosa, you're not asking your peers for help. With Harvard and Yale and Princeton and Brown and all of them. You're not asking for help. You're soft. You can't, you're incapable as a student. Incapable. So that's my 2 cents on it. With my family, heck no. Y'all try to go hard on me, just wait till I go hard on you. You know, y'all call me soft all my life. All my life, I got it. You don't think I listen? With John go lying at you, like, men ain't a man. Men soft. With Huang and all them, men soft. I hear y'all. I hear y'all talking about me. Just wait. Just wait till I get my time. Then I'm going to talk about you and how soft you are. So, I don't blame my prank on Charlie's death. I blame you. His brothers and sister and cousins. Don't give me them crocodile tears, man. Y'all just ain't good brothers. Y'all should have educated him and forced him into education. I don't blame the poorness of the world on DeRosa. I blame the CIA, the NSA, I blame all you rich people. I blame the educated, the Harvard students, the Princeton students, the Ivy League, the Stanford. I blame y'all. I blame you. That third world country still exists in 2021. I blame you. So go ahead. Call me soft. I heard it all my life. But you better be able to handle it when I go at you. And I'm coming after y'all. Because I ain't letting y'all fail. Not on my watch. Ain't nobody failing on my watch. What's the point of my birth if I'm going to let all of you fail? What's the point? What's the point of being alive? It ain't going to happen. I ain't going out like that. I'm not having the future kids look at me and go, Min was born and nothing happened. Min was born and nothing happened. I ain't going out like that. I'm not going to be remembered like that. So y'all can talk all you want. All the John Go Lying and Charlie's Brothers and Simon and Home, talk. Keep talking. Keep talking how I'm soft. How I'm not manly. Keep talking. But you better be able to handle it when I bring Greek life with me. And we talk about y'all and how soft y'all are. Preschool. Can't even handle preschool. Just wait till my Greek life dudes and girls come up pissed off talking about y'all. So keep questioning our manhood, our womanhood. Keep doing it. Because when I bring my crew with the Greek life from all colleges, when I bring my crew, you better be able to handle it.